皆様おつにこ様です。それではスタートします。クトゥルフ前回の続きですね。さてさて続きからいくぜ。第6章。いやちょっとずつ寒くなってきてんな。狂気に陥る。そうだよ、なんかこのところ変だったわ。覚えてねえんだよな、もう途中からだから。タコ急にタコあ収集脱出したもんな。なんだあ、1名様いらっしゃい。
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
おお。
How's our fugitives? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
お
Mr. Pierce, are you
たな
alright? You look like you.
また謎解きが始まるのか。3名様いらっしゃい。あ、お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます、萩目さ
What
ん。
happened?
頑張ります。とありがとうございます、シャムタンさん。お疲れ様です。
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
Ooh, Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
結構進みました。進みましたって言っても久々にやったからどこまでやったか忘れてました。
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins, visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins?
そう忘れちゃうんよ、本当に。
This makes no sense.
びっくりした。あれこんなとこ住んでたっけと思って。
Dr. Hawkins' case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess he can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say?
なるほど。
That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household,
わかる、シャムタンさん。忘れててごめん。なるなる。
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know
忘
the
れてて
bottom
ご
line.
めんはなるな。いや、本当のこと言うべきでしょ。
Can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better mad.
お、命運を左右します。
Very well.
そうそうそうそう。むしろ見てる人の方が覚えて突っ込まれるタイプですね、これ。 間違いなく。
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
そうそう、ありがたい話なのよ、本当に。よ
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
っしゃ、この島で起きてる
Let us
本
go
当の
now
ことを
and learn the truth
暴い
about
ちゃ
The
おう。
other night's events are still confused in my head.
頭の中混乱しているようだ。これ、この警察官やられたんだと思ってたけど、やられてなかったよな。この人が死にまいにくい位置でした。空鬼なのかな、空気なのかな。よっしゃ、狂気に陥るぜ。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
ああ、この女の人やったか。
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
どうぞどう
I
ぞ。
bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to
4
do
名
with
様いらっ
me,
しゃ
I'll
い。
be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned.
あ、大津ニコ様です。あ、ありがとうございます、ヒロさん。
And even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
プロまで行かないと無理なのか。
We had a short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness, but I've had practice of life in high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family. But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious. Try to understand my position. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
身長差し私は関係ないんです。フラーが本当の元凶なんですよ
So
ね。
ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
この人もようわからんね。お、ちょっとレベルが上げられるか。マスター。あとは何が必要かな。あ。これか。よしよし。開かないのか。ここも開かない。
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
鍵か。そこの鍵？もしかして違うのか。いや、ここも違う。臭いな。どこだ。
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never have the courage.
誰かがどうといい。
Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes.
あ、たたたた。
I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
話をしてる間に動き回れるっていうのがまたいいな。ちょっと待って、先に本を読むべきか。読む。なるほど。
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, detective.
怒らず2回目。
Try not to make it
癖にならないよう
happen.
に気をつけな。
I've got a lot of
こ
bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you, What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
コロンブスの前。コロンブスの前か。すげえな。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
本当だな。オイル。これ読めないのなんでだ。
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
ホラー系始まったか。お、なんか出てくる。エイリアン戦かこれ。おお。音で反応してるタイプか。リッカーだな。
What the hell was that?
あ、やられた。おほー、難しいねこれ。ちょっと待って。
What the hell was that?
Oh, どっち側から来るかな。 いなくない？これ何が正解なのか全くわからない。これをどうすればいいんだ？出れないんだよな。これって何が正解？
What the hell was that?
早いな早いなあいつ。
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
どこだやろうぜ。飛ばしてやる。あ、やられた。ぶっ飛ばされた。これ結局ガードすればいいのかわかんねえんだよな。
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
攻撃ができなくない？攻撃なんだったっけ？何ボタンで攻撃だったかな？やべ、攻撃の仕方わかんねえ。やっと。
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
ダメか、あれじゃないんだな。オッケー。何度も死んで1個ずつ試していくしかないな、これだったら。
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it. This dagger didn't work.
これか、この担当使えるのか、もしかして。ダメ。
Damn it. I have to use a specific dagger.
O 全部試したな。お、まだだ。これもダメ。ってなるとどっかこっちの方にあるけ。まだ担当あったかな。やばいやばい、おいおいおい、やばいよ、これはやばいよ、へいへいへいへい。逃げ切るけどな、俺は。こいつでどうだ。ダメ。待って、これさ、武器全部使わないといかんから。いやー、でもさっき全部使ったもんな。こいつもダメだったしな。正解が読めないからどれがあれなのかわかんないんだよな。ダメか。これでどうよ。これも違う。正解がわかんない。これだ、どうだ。来た。来た。 ダメか、外れ。外れていく。お疲れさんです。呼んだ。久々に。お疲れ様です。行きますか。
What the hell was that?
右奥か。すいません。ありがとうございます。
Damn. This dagger looks different.
お久しぶりですね、本当。何事。
What's the matter with you?
そうなんすね。コメントはどんどん残してってください。
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
絶対信じてもらえねえわ。
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
た。オッケー、狂気に落ちる。ちょっとトイレ、あら、ちょっとトイレと思ったらちょっとトイレがいけないな、これ。
Where's the bookseller?
Okay, 何でもやっと取れたぜ。
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. An old diary.
What
happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
なるほど。
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
なるほどね。そうか。
Blood. Seemed like amateur work.
ああ、誰かが侵入してきたと。踏んづけてってる。お。
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins?
ほうほう。
What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
何かかけてんのか。なんか隠してんの。おお、弾かれた。
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
何者なんだ、サラと。
Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
なるほどね。サラ・ホーキンスが全ての謎に関わっている。サラ・ホーキンスか。これは。ああ、ごめんなさい。ああ、ごめんなさい。鼻が。
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins? Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? strange amulet.
犬のお守
I
り。
have a feeling I better not touch it. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
3本のシリンダーか。ほうほう。どっかに隠してあるんだね。
Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this collection?
すごい量だな、ここの本。
Things are not looking good. Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. Another volume by Arkham editions.
Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
あと1個あるはず。シリンダーが3って書いてたんだよな。
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge. へえ、すげえなこの謎解き。むずっ。でもあんなとこに隠れてたらわからんって。取ってる。
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, as a dear friend. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors.
The Queen has little
particularly
protection.
relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
うん。はいはい。ん？違うのか？ 違うのか。チェス版のやつだと思う。
Queen has little protection.
うん。
Queen has little protection.
多分これだと思うんだよな。違うんか。あ、×ボタン押したからか。えらい反応しねえなと思ったら。おっと。よっしゃ、今日はここまでにしましょうかね。第8章。で、ストップしましょう。あ、いたいや、なかなか頭使う、これ。よし。なかなか読み込まんな。よしよし。よし、それでは今日はここで終わりにします。それでは皆さんありがとうございました。おつにこ様でした。